Jonathan Williams joining us on the line with Blue Monday. Hey, good morning.
Good morning, Miss Bernie. How are you?
I'm doing great this morning. Okay, Monday is rolled around again.
It's the second Monday of the month, so it means it's Blue Monday.
Woohoo! I love it. I love it. I love it. Now, look, there's a lot of work to be done with this Blue Monday, too, because there are so many people that you're going to honor. So talk to us a little bit about Carol and Warren. I mean, talk to us about what you guys are going to do tonight.
Tonight, it's a special night. We kept it small intentionally because we're going to announce a new initiative. So I invited a lot of the younger musicians that have been involved with Blue Monday over the last 4.5 years. The new initiative is called The Art of Business. And things that we learned from Miss Carol Fran, Mr. Warren Storm, having just lost them a week apart, we want to make sure that we not only honor their memory, but continue to highlight their life and the lessons that they left behind for us. And I know you've heard me say on numerous occasions that if it wasn't for the younger musicians, Blue Monday may not have sustained, over these years. The younger musicians, they kept engaging with us and igniting that desire to live in the older musicians because they got to see the effort that they left on this community through the younger musicians. Again, as Ms. Carol would always say, give me my flowers while I'm here. And I believe we did that through Blue Monday Mission for both Ms. Carol and Mr. Warren. And without the help of the younger musicians, we wouldn't be able to show that on a true scale. So tonight at Grouse Room downtown, starting doors open at 5, music starting at 6. And then at 6:45, we're going to give a little brief presentation or introduction of what the Art of Business is designed to do. Okay. But, Ms. Bernie, I always give you sneak peeks all the time.
Yes, you do. I love you for
what the Art of Business really is, it's going to be business and personal support services for the younger musicians so that, they don't end up in the same situations that a lot of the older creatives do. Again, if we don't start implementing these practices now, then in 30 years, they'll be in the same situation. And we here at Blue Monday, we just don't want to see that happen. So we're going to introduce them to the Art of Business, a slight enrollment, but we're still going to party down now, So if you are interested in coming, you can make a reservation. You just got to call 337-988-0076, and you can register. You can sign up to be put on the guest list, and we'd love to have people there.
I love it. So people that want to get involved with this too, the Art of Business, can they become like sort of a partner when they find out more info tonight?
Yes, ma'am. Again, you can call at 988-0076 to find out more information or to get directly in touch with me. You can email at QOL360services@gmail.com. But as we begin to unroll the Art of Business, there's going to be many touch points. And, Ms. Bernie, I'll go ahead and say it. I'm not at privilege to say who, but on Saturday, I'm involved in a group text where a local artist passed away of natural causes in his home. This man, his art is well-renowned, and, he passed away, and he was in his house for a week before the landlord found him. That, in this community, the way that we love and value our arts and those who created it, no one should die alone and then be left alone in their house for that long. No one should. But these creatives who, dedicate their lives to our culture, they should be the last ones that end up that way.
It is so true. And, the heart and soul of who we are is our music and our food and, all of the creatives that we do have in our community. And that's why we have to support people and really get behind all of these efforts so that people will be able to stay in our communities.
Yes, ma'am. It goes even down, taking care of the older ones will ensure that our children, that they're encouraged to stay. I know in your show one time I said, as much as my children are around music and, Julian beats on the drums and it sounds good. He plays on the piano and it sounds great. But you better not do it unless you have a PhD behind your name and you're teaching in some,
Yeah.
I want, if my children choose the path of the arts, I want to know that they have business support structures in place, that there's active seminars or, just so that they can learn the other dynamics of their craft. I say all the time, a musician can't be their own marketer, booking agent, CPA, accountant, and manager all at the same time and be the musician.
Right.
But we do look to educate them on what that looks like so that, they can handle their business as they continue their arts.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just to give them the support that they need to make a sustainable future in the arts business, in the arts community, and also into retirement.
Mm-hmm. And the thing of it is, John, you and I have talked over the last couple of years, and it's unfortunately been a reality. Some musicians have had to go to other states because they need to make a living. And so we need to support them locally. So, again, that they stay here.
Yes, ma'am. And that's, as we start to unroll some of the partners in this, that is a component of the art of business to not only give them access to, but to create flexible job opportunities. There's so many different jobs out there, especially when it comes to the service industry. There's so many jobs out there that could diversify and really help to sustain local musicians and artists and get them doing things that they're passionate about. As you know, with Blue Monday Mission, we would go and cut an aging musician's grass. We would go grocery shopping for them. So the Blue Monday Mission actually provides a very diverse chance for, versatile chance for employment. You may be in town this week and you can work 40 hours this week, but next week you may be going on tour. Mm-hmm. So how do you maintain a job that way? But through Art of Business and Blue Monday Mission, we're going to create those opportunities so that these artists have sustainability.
I love it. I just absolutely adore it. John, thank you so much for joining us this morning. We're going to type up another story. So on the digital platform that everybody will hear about it for tonight as well, and then ongoing efforts to just support our culture here locally. Thanks so much for being on the show with me today.
Thank you, Ms. Bernie. I really appreciate the opportunity every time.
I appreciate you, too. Have an awesome Monday. I mean, I know you're gonna, but thank you.
Oh, yeah. Thank you, Bernie.
Take care, my friend.
Do I have another second or you have to go?
No, I don't have to go. What you got?
Well, I do want to explain how the Art of Business came into fruition.
Ooh,
It's through Mr. James Warren David.
Oh.
I don't know if you remember David Hardware back in the day. Well, Mr. Warren, in his 90s, he would come to every Blue Monday. He would come to our gala every year, and he's in his 90s. This is a 3-time war veteran. He was just amazing. You'd see Mr. Warren dancing around Blue Monday. And this is 3.5 years ago, one day I'm at his house, and he tells me, he says, "You know what, Jonathan?" He said, "What you create in Blue Monday is beautiful, but if you don't get out the hole and drop the shovel and get out the hole, then it'll never become what it's supposed to be."
Yeah.
So actually 3 years ago, I listened to Mr. Warren, and I dropped the shovel, and I stopped. I slowly backed away from doing all the hard work daily and started bringing in people to help so that I could focus on, what does this Blue Monday Mission really look like? And it is totally a connection between the older generation, the younger generation, and offering support services all the way through. So thank you to Mr. James Warren David for really planting that seed in guiding how this mission has been growing over the last 3 years. It was his encouragement that gave me the strength to do it.
Well, and I'm glad he did too, because you were wearing so many different hats all the time.
Yep. My wife will tell you. She'll tell you for sure. I'll give you her number one morning. She'll tell you.
I remember. I remember you telling me all the different things that you were juggling. I'm thinking, oh, she's going to be mad at you again.
Yeah, no, it's okay. Hey, I packed lunch for the boys and dressed them this morning and got on the phone with you. So, hey, I always say, if you can't take care of home first, you shouldn't walk out your door to take care of somebody else.
Isn't that true?
That's always been my golden rule. But no, I'm not going to give you a number.
I know. I'd be afraid anyway. She'd probably fuss at me, too, for having you on the air all the time. So, I won't do that either.
If she can tolerate me, she can tolerate anything.
Well, Jonathan Williams with Blue Monday. As always, sir, it was my pleasure.
Thank you, Ms. Bernie.
All right. Have a great Monday. It's coming up now on 8:29.